Hugh Grant and Ben Stiller are the same person. Now, I know this might seem crazy, but if you just listen to what I have to say, you might agree. Alright, so starting off, you can tell that there's a physical resemblance between these two acting giants of Hollywood. I mean, they both have a similar aura about them, and look here when I overlap their two faces. Just look at it. They're obviously the same person. I mean, has anyone ever seen these two guys in the same room at the same time? I didn't think so. Just ignore that old picture. And my thesis is correct. Now, to actually prove this, I need to start at the beginning of their lives. Hugh Grant was born in 1960 in London to Finevola Susan MacLean and James Murray Grant. Both of his parents were children of military families. Now compare this to Ben Stiller, who was born in 1965 in New York City, the son of the comedy duo Jerry Stiller and Ann Miara. Now, Ben Stiller is actually one of Hugh Grant's biggest roles, because Hugh Grant has been acting as the supposed son of the comedy duo to get more recognition and to easier break into Hollywood. And I believe this to be one of the biggest ruses and greatest examples of acting in all of Hollywood. The fact that Hugh Grant still hasn't won an Oscar is beyond me. But if this isn't enough proof, there's also the fact that Hugh Grant's brother is an investment banker in New York, the city Ben Stiller lives in. This was why Hugh Grant chose to act as the son of two New York-based comedians, to be closer to his brother. There's also the fact that Hugh Grant, as a British person, would have a much easier time pulling off his American accent. I mean, have you heard an American try to talk like an Englishman? It doesn't sound very good. Now, if we were to further examine these two's careers, first of all, Hugh Grant started out as an actor in romantic movies, because he knew this was where he would have the easiest time to break out in the humorless, grey world that is Great Britain. Meanwhile, Ben Stiller started out in comedy, which was Hugh Grant's real passion. You can tell this through the passing of time, in which Hugh Grant has chosen to act in more comedy-oriented roles, while Ben Stiller has chosen to work more behind the scenes. Which is just more proof that Hugh Grant is planning to retire his Ben Stiller character and go on as comedy actor Hugh Grant, getting roles in the Night at the Museum reboot, replacing himself, Ben Stiller, with himself, Hugh Grant. At this point in time, I imagine we probably won't see more of Ben Stiller in the future, only occasionally showing up in the credits as a producer, never more basking in the spotlight of Hollywood, leaving none the wiser except me and you about Hugh Grant's biggest role ever, Ben Stiller. I want to thank you for watching this video and finding out the truth about Hugh Grant's acting chops, and I hope you subscribe and like this video. And with that, I'll see you next time I expose one of Hollywood's other big secrets. Yellow.
I really want to shut you up.
Hugh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upload it, okay? Sorry.
Fuck off, scumbag.